Hi guys and welcome to Provision Week 37, just this week and next week, and that's it. The Premier League is over and done with till next season obviously. So there's a game tonight. We start at 8 o'clock, Brighton versus Manchester United. I'm not quite sure why they're playing tonight on a Friday, but I've gone for a Manchester United win. I think that Brighton can give them a little bit of a good fight, but I think that Manchester United have a little bit too much for them. So I'm going to go Brighton 1, Manchester United 2. I thought Arsenal did quite well actually last week against Manchester United. A bit unlucky to lose to them, but obviously Manchester United have a better quality than us. They are in the table for a reason, second in the table for a reason, and obviously it showed last week that they got a better quality than us. And I think obviously they'll have the better quality than Brighton. So 2-1 to Man U tonight. Then to Saturday's game at 12:30, we have Stoke versus Crystal Palace, a vital 3-point game for Stoke. Not so much for Crystal Palace now. I think they're more or less safe. They're not mathematically safe, but they're not in as much trouble as Stoke is. But I think that Palace are going to be far too strong for Stoke. Even though Stoke are fighting for their lives, I can't see them getting past Crystal Palace. I'm going to go Stoke 1, Crystal Palace 2. Then we have Bournemouth versus Swansea, a game that two teams haven't really got anything to play for now. Bournemouth are just slap bang under the table, so are Swansea. So for that, I'm just going to go Bournemouth 1, Swansea 1. I've gone for a really lively game in the next one. We have Leicester versus West Ham. Obviously, Leicester hasn't really got anything to play for. West Ham's again needs vital 3 points. They're going to be fighting. They've been fighting the last couple of weeks really hard. Obviously, they dropped Joe Hart last week as well. I think he's had a terrible season, Joe Hart. I think he's had a couple of terrible seasons actually, and he was really poor for England in the Euros as well. So they put in Adrian back in goal last week. And I think this is going to be a really lovely game. Leicester, we all know that they're not going to sit back and they're not going to lie. They're a team that likes to get in your face. West Ham are needing the points at the moment, fighting for their lives. So I'm not going to give 3 points to West Ham, I'm afraid. But I'm going to go for a lively game. I'm going to go Leicester 3, West Ham 2. So we'll see how that one pans out. That'd be a good game for the neutrals, wouldn't it, if that was the case. We then have Watford versus Newcastle. Again, two teams that haven't really got anything to play for. Possibly Newcastle would need them a little bit more than Watford, but as I say, two teams that haven't really got anything to play for. So for that, I'm going to go Watford 1, Newcastle 1. Then we have West Brom versus Tottenham. I think West Brom are more or less down now. If not, have they been relegated? I think if they lose this weekend, they'll be relegated, won't they? And again, I can't see them causing Spurs too many problems. So I'm going to go West Bromwich Albion 0, Tottenham 2. Mind you, I say that they did go to Old Trafford and get 3 points there. So we'll see how that one pans out. 5:30, we have Everton versus Southampton again. Southampton absolutely dying for 3 points, so they're in really serious trouble as well. Everton again not really going anywhere. I think they've been ninth for about maybe 4 months now, just stuck on ninth. But again, I'm going to go for a bit of a boring draw for this one as well. I don't think Southampton's good enough to get the win. I don't think Everton's good enough to get the win either. So I don't think Southampton's that strong enough to beat Everton. But then to be honest with you, I don't think Everton's that strong to beat Southampton either. So I'm going to go Everton 1, Southampton 1. Could be Walcott scoring against Southampton as well, against his old former club. That's where it all started for him, wasn't it? At 1:30 on Sunday, we have Manchester City versus Huddersfield. Obviously, Manchester City has won the Premier League now. Not really got much to play for other than just playing for how many points they can get, really. Huddersfield, again, not really playing for anything, just for pride. Can't say I'm getting much at the Etihad. So I'm going to go Manchester City 2, Huddersfield 0. The first game at 4:30 on the weekend is Chelsea versus Liverpool. Obviously, let's congratulate Liverpool for getting into the Champions League final, facing Real Madrid. So I can't see them caring too much about this game against Chelsea. Chelsea haven't really got anything to play for either. Just playing for pride. They're more or less fifth in the table now. So for that, I'm going to go Chelsea 1, Liverpool 1. And obviously Arsenal are out the Europa League now. So our season, as far as I'm concerned, is dead and buried. I don't really care about this weekend's game. Don't really care about Wednesday's or next week's. Just want the season over and done with now. Let's get to the World Cup, and let's get the new manager in, and let's just start the season. Let's just start next season now. But Burnley, I don't think they can overtake Arsenal now. Well, I've said that before about teams, but I think that it's at home. I think Arsenal should just about beat Burnley. So for that, I'm going to go Arsenal 1, Burnley 0. That's at 4:30 as well. There is a couple of games happening on Tuesday and Wednesday, but I covered those later on in the year, or early on in the year rather. I think it was like might have been February or January when we played Leicester and other teams were playing that. I just added it to the list of that week, so when they did play each other. So I won't be doing a video on Monday or Tuesday for those predictions. So the next time you'll see me now will either be next Friday or next Saturday for the end of the year, and we might do something special. We might have a guest on. We might do something for the last weekend of the season. So until then, take care and bye for now.